Hey everybody, it's New York Beauty XOXO here with another video. Come mask away, come mask away, come mask away with me. So, I'm on vacay until next Tuesday. So, I figured let me just enjoy the New York weather. It's beautiful. Yesterday, quite frankly, I did some shopping, some things I needed around the house, and then I got my husband one small present to add to his collection. I'm making a collection of presents for him because his birthday's coming up, and then I took a really long nap. I did not enjoy the weather or anything, but today I said, let me get out there and go walking and enjoy the weather, and I just got back, so I'm a little hot, although it's not humid today, but my muscles did feel it. I walked to the nearest 7-Eleven and back. So baby steps, right? But once again, I never feel like I'm drinking enough water. So I will be doing a lot of that. But this video is for doing a mask because I have a blemish. Where is it? Right here. It's quite big. It's on my chin. And I haven't really been wearing much makeup except for rushing to work and putting on the Laura Geller. It's kind of like an all-in-one. It's like a baked, I don't know, foundation, but it's in powder form. And then as the oils come out in your skin throughout the day, it actually looks more like a, liquid foundation. So it actually works pretty well with my skin. I think I broke out, honestly, because it's not my cycle time. I think I honestly broke out because I haven't cleaned my makeup brush. Every time I get a blemish and it's not hormonal, I know it's because my makeup brush is dirty, which is gross. So, and I was like, oh crap, I haven't washed this brush in 2 weeks. I try to keep up with it. So anyway, it's time for a mask. So, come mask away, come mask away, come mask away with me. I'm in kind of my sports bra tank top, walking around the streets of New York, you know what I'm saying? So I have a washcloth with, I'll just gently damp. That feels really good, especially after walking. And I'm using the Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Irish Moor Mud Purifying Black Mask. This is going to be really dark, I have a feeling. I got this kit for my birthday last year. I don't know. I always have backup products and pawn backup products. And what I tend to do is I use the stuff that I have, and then the new stuff always lays around for a year instead of using my new stuff. And then that's just, I don't know. Yikes. That's just what I do. So, needless to say, I have to start using the products I have. Because you don't want anything sitting around for a year, honestly, even though I'm sure this is still good. Wow, this is really thick. Comment down below if you've used this. This kit, I actually got at Sephora. I'm really into minis, unless I know that I love something, which like I said, I'm really not loyal to any particular product or. Actually, that's a lie. I have several products that I use over and over, but for the most part, I'm not really loyal to any particular brand or product. Minus the couple tried and trues, which maybe I'll go over in a video, those products that I love. But I like to purchase in minis because I just feel like for me, it's cost effective and I get to see if I really like it. When I see someone purchase something that's ginormous, I think to myself, you've never used this before. What if you hate it? It's to me, that's such a waste of money. And I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like I said, I live in New York, so things are mad expensive in New York. It's a struggle just to get by. At work, it's the topic of every conversation. If you walk up to anyone having a conversation in my place of business, it's, oh my gosh, how are you making it in New York? It's just, the struggle is real. you know, but it is what it is. Like, New Yorkers are also very loyal to New York. I mean, you know, where I am in the suburbs of New York, called Long Island, it's kind of like the best of both worlds because you get suburbia, you get bigger houses, property, you know, beaches, shopping centers, and malls. But you're, depending on where you are, like for me, I'm like 45 minutes to Manhattan, 45 minutes to the Hamptons. So I can like jump in the car at any point in time and go to either one of those places in less than an hour or about an hour, you know, so depending on traffic or whatnot. So it's, you know, it's kind of nice, and I feel like that's what you're paying for. Plus we get the seasons, which are really nice. Like, I love the season. I like fall and spring. Like, you know, I like having change of seasons. I don't know if I could ever live somewhere that didn't really have change of seasons. Like, people in Florida that I know that moved from New York, like, they come back and they're freezing in like the springtime when it's like 70 degrees, 65. I'm going, what the heck? But I guess like they get used to it, and then they're like, okay, I look crazy. And then they're like, what the heck? But I don't know. Like, I like seasons, and I feel like you can't beat it. Anyway, like, I'm looking forward to getting back into, like, I really enjoyed this summer so far. This has not been a brutal New York summer like it was last year, the year that I moved into my house. Let me tell you something. I was talking to my husband about this. Both times that we moved, okay, well, granted, we moved into an apartment at one point briefly, two different apartments, but both times we lived in like our major like residences. Like, when we moved into our condo, we stayed there for 11 years, and then we moved into our house, and we've been here a year and a month. Okay, it was so freaking hot. It was like unbearably hot, and it just goes to show, like, why I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to get that blemish. Oh, gross. Should I pull this down my neck? Maybe. I don't know if that's something that's necessary, but I'm going to pull it down just because my blemish is like right around there. So anyway, what's up, everybody on YouTube? I know I did a share the love recently, but I didn't get a chance to shout out like a couple channels. I have to say, like, for some reason, I've been like really into the channels of people that are like, okay, I get really bored easily in like my work. Like, I like to change, not that I like to change jobs, but I am fascinated by people's employment. Like, you know how like some people say, like, when they meet someone, oh, what do you do for a living? Like, it's just like polite talk. Like, when you were in school age, people said, oh, what college do you go to? And then, you know, when you're older, oh, what do you do for a living? Where do you work? But like, honestly, like, I love to know where people work. Like, I love to know the dynamics of like different businesses, like what it's like to work in retail, what it's like to do this, what it's like to do that. So when I just happened to watch like a beauty video of somebody that I enjoyed watching, and she became a flight attendant, I was like fascinated by like the whole flight world, and like they have their own lingo and like what it's actually like, you know. And so I started watching some of those videos, and I got like hooked on it. So now I'm like addicted to like 4 or 5 girls that it's called like flight attendant life, and like the deadheading and what that means, and like all this, I don't know, to me it's really cool. So I've been like kind of like interested in that. And it's funny because I actually went to a job fair once. I think I mentioned this on a channel once before, and I was interested in doing like, they were like trying to get me to, I don't know, apply for Air France or whatever. So anyway, so that's what I've been watching recently. And I just lost like 8 pounds or something, or 7.5 pounds. And it's so weird because my body's so weird. Like, it'll gain and lose weight. I don't know what I'm doing any different. Like, I do not that much exercise. Like, I try to when I have time. Like, I have a week off, so I'm going to really like pump it up. But like, I don't know. I try to just be healthy in my own life. And I always eat the same. Like, I'll have like a salad for dinner. Well, I went over what I eat in a day, so I don't even have to explain that. And sometimes I'm heavy and sometimes I'm not. I don't know. It's weird. Like, so I just lost like almost 8 pounds without trying. So that's cool, but I don't know why. I don't know how. Don't know. So anyway, that's the story with that. I'm trying to think of what else. Nothing else is really new. I'm going actually to babysit my favorite twins tomorrow for their mom, which is always fun. It's like getting paid, honestly, to just visit with friends. That's the way I look at it because I love kids. I love her kids. Such a pleasant experience. So to me, it's just like spending money, whatever. So my husband's birthday's coming up, and what he wants for his birthday dessert is an ice cream pie. I don't know if you've ever seen this on Pinterest, but you buy like almost like a pie shell, but it's made out of like Oreo cookie. And then you melt down, like you let it sit on your counter, like 2 pints of ice cream. Not gallon, but like pint. And so I usually do like a strawberry and a rocky road, or like a cookie dough and a cookies and cream or something. And I like layer it. And in between I'll do like fudge or caramel or marshmallow sauce. And then you put the other ice cream and you put more topping, and then you either do Cool Whip or Ready Whip, and you spray it along all the top, and then put like some chocolate chips, cover it, and like freeze it for like a day. And then the next day you slice it and it's like a ice cream pie. We actually went over his friend's house and had it once, and he loved it. So I'm gonna make it again. This really isn't drying, this mask, so I might just have to take it off. It's extremely tacky, and I would think it would at least start to dry by now. Usually, let's read the directions. Apply to clean skin. Leave on for up to 10 minutes. Rinse thoroughly like 2 to 3 times a week or as desired. Oh no, I'm sorry. Use 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, Mama needs to get her eyes checked. So, up to 10 minutes. I mean, my viewfinder says 12:26, but I was applying it some of that time, so I'm going to assume that this is the type of mask that doesn't really dry completely, like, and change color, that it's just removing toxins with it being tacky. So I'm going to remove this when I'm done talking, and then I'm probably going to do a favorites video for the month of July and maybe a get ready with me, because I have a strategy behind that, by the way. My husband, when he comes home from work and I'm in nice clothes and have makeup on, he's always like, let's go out to eat. You look good. When he comes home and I look like this, I better have dinner waiting because he's not taking me anywhere. That's just kind of like what we do. So I did defrost meat, but I'm kind of in the mood for sushi or Mexican. So dare I get dolled up? I don't know. I might film a get ready with me. I know that sounds so mean, but hey, I deserve it. This is like my vacation week, and I'm not going on vacation. Oh, by the way, we were gonna book a trip to Puerto Rico because one of my coworkers is from Puerto Rico, and she kind of not convinced, but she talked it up and told everybody that works there all about Puerto Rico and the places to visit and how to travel at a reasonable rate, and anyway, places to go that are like locals, and a lot of people took her up on it and have gone there and have loved it. So I was planning on booking my husband's 40th birthday trip in February because that's the only month he has off to go to Puerto Rico. She said it is actually beautiful all year and it rains in January, but February should be nice. So I was literally like getting my credit card out on like Expedia.com, like booking it. And he was like, listen, we really need to get our bathrooms done. Let's not go on vacation this year. So, big girl problems. We're not going. So anyway, listen, it's his birthday. If he wants to cancel a trip, like, I was just going away for the ride because he's the one that really deserves. He works like nonstop, you know, he has a business and everything. So he really needed the vacay more than I did, because even though I work 6 days a week, like I said, I'm taking vacay this week and I'm not doing anything. I have enough time to rest. He never rests. So if he's making that sacrifice, then okay, that's cool. You know, he's being mature. So we're not going to Puerto Rico. But it's next place we are going when we do go away. Because I feel like we've hit up the Caribbean like everywhere. So if you know any cool place to go on vacay, comment down below. Our last trip was to Hawaii. We went to Barbados for our honeymoon. And we've been to Aruba and Mexico and Dominican Republic and a bunch of other places, Florida and whatnot. But, you know, any cool vacations, let me know. I was interested also in St. Lucia. We've never been there. And Antigua. So, anyway, let me know. I'm going to take this off my face. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, YouTube.